There are several theories around the personalities, several theories, several traits. Now these traits have started from 5 that you can see on my screen, from there to many theories that say 10, that say 16, so many. As the studies forward, we have several number of finest traits that are also been given a name and identified. However, we can say this standard or this theory as one of the first credible emerging theory of personality traits that shares ocean. Isn't it beautiful? Like, we are all like so many drops in this wonderful ocean. We are all like the people in this world, each one representing one single drop of an ocean, and everyone is different. Together, we are all a beautiful and natural element. So here, ocean, I have taken it as the acronym, and O stands for openness to experience. People having this trait who are very high or maximum on openness are like very curious, but it's just like they are having a lot of active, just want to jump into every new thing, learn every new thing, get into every new environment. Whereas people who are on the minimum side or the minimum scale of this openness to experience, they are just reserved, happy with what they are, just doesn't want to try new things, just comfortable with what they are in and with whom they are in. Whereas C stands for consciousness. Consciousness is like organized. I do things in my own time. I have all my schedules. I am with all my plans. I have a right plan and a route map. I just go. I'm always ready with what are the things before time or on time. Whereas people on the other side of consciousness are particularly careless. The 11th hour people just rush. They are not ready with any of their things, and they just try to find out different ways when it is necessary at the last minute, and sometimes they may not be able to make it up. E stands for extraversion. Extraversion is like people who are very energetic, socialized. They are ready to mingle with a lot of people, learn from their exchange, learn, unlearn, and other. Whereas people on the other side of extraversion are a bit introvert. So introverts, they are much happy with their own selves. They have their own ways of passing their time. They have their own learning methods and their own methods that they keep them calm, cool, and contented. And A stands for agreeableness. Agreeableness, like people who are on the highest side of this agreeableness, this trait, are very compassionate. They want to make more friends. They subscribe others' opinions. They empathize others' people. These are the people who just go out and work or ready to serve different problems of others. They take the leadership. They want to represent the groups. They just want to fight for others' rights. They just empathize everything. They can feel for others. Whereas the people on the other side of the agreeableness are a bit rational, doesn't agree with anything. They have their own contradictions or they condemn things that they don't feel logical reasoning, or they just don't want to say yes only because it is others' opinion. So they have their own terms to agree on other things. Whereas the last, neuroticism, it is being sensitive, nervous, and resilient, confident about themselves. These are the people who take criticism. They are okay if someone, it's like they are able to take this dislike openly. They can just be friends. They can unfriend someone. They can be sensitive. They can just understand others' emotions. They can subscribe to other emotions. Whereas people who are neuroticism just get very angry, or they just get frustrated, they get irritated if they are not among those people who are having the same opinions, or they don't like criticism. They don't want to take anything against themselves. So these are the different personality traits. Now, when I say this, it doesn't mean that every one of us belong to any one particular trait of this. The beauty is every one of us have all these traits, but the proportions are different from one person to other person. Some may be too much open, but yet very less accepts neuroticism. Someone can be very, very extrovert, but yet poor consciousness, right? So we can have very different proportions. These combinations, component proportions are completely different. That makes every person unique. The beauty is that.